Spelling Bee Club. My name is Eric. If you are new here or you forgot my name is Eric. I'm a teacher at Colegio San Ignacio, and I'm very happy to have so many students from different countries here in the Spelling Bee Club, from the great country of Brazil to the beautiful country of Guatemala and to the precious country of Chile. Many people, different countries. Thank you so much for joining. Before we start, David would like to wanted to say a few words regarding Educate Magis, who in a way is sponsoring this event. David, please.
Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. I would like to thank all the teachers, Colegio Santo Ignacio, Colegio San Ignacio in Santiago, Chile, Colegio San Luis in Antofagasta, and Liceo Javier in Guatemala. It's great that we are getting together, guys. You student, you think that this is almost something very important because 4 schools from around the world are united in this great effort for this spelling bee contest. So on behalf of our schools and in the organization of Educate Magis, welcome to this second session of Spelling Bee. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Hello to Tomás Riesco in the car. Hello, Mr. Tomás.
All right. Thank you, David. Okay, so let's get started. Today we are going to learn to use something called the Spelling Bee sandwich techniques. Okay, David will show us how to master these famous techniques. First, we're gonna a short review of what we learned last week, and then David will continue. He will show us how to do these gestures called sandwich techniques, and then we will have 2 activities in breakout rooms. Okay, the first one is called country talk. We're gonna talk about our countries. We're gonna share some information about our countries, and then we're gonna do some spelling. We're gonna use a spelling wheel. And after that, we're gonna talk about the next task, okay, before session 3, okay? So this is what we're gonna do today. So to all the teachers, I have shared this presentation with you if you would like to project it in the breakout rooms. Okay, so this is what we learned last week. Is there any student who would like to tell me what you learned, what you remember from session number 1? Anyone? Please raise your hand. Any student, any speller who would like to remind us, tell us. Okay, so the first hand was Helena from Brazil. What did you learn first session last week?
Hyphen, capital and lowercase letters, and like spaces.
Okay, perfect. That is absolutely correct. So it's very important to use capital letters when needed, right? In names, for example. Hyphens also in compound words, and spaces as well. And that's it, okay? That's all we're gonna focus on in the Spelling Bee Club, okay? You don't have to worry about if it's the definition and things like that. But these things are important. Thank you, Helena. Okay, so let's move on to the second part here, sandwich techniques. Okay, so I welcome the founder and the creator of the Spelling Bee sandwich techniques, David. If you could just please tell us why or what are the sandwich techniques, why do they exist, and how can we use them?
Of course, of course. So first of all, I would like to welcome all the teachers. I can see Miss Abigail. Miss Abigail, can you send the link to Miss Marlene because she's there and she's been not able to find the link. And to Leslie in Antofagasta. How are you, Leslie? Okay, to teachers and to students. Hi. To teachers and students, I tell you that the sandwich technique is very important. Why? Because there is one super big problem with English. You write in one way, but the pronunciation is absolutely different. So we have to learn not only the spelling, but to remember the correct pronunciation. That is the sandwich technique. It is first to pronounce the word in the right way, then to spell it correctly, and that would be the ham and the cheese, and the other part of the sandwich is to repeat the word again. Yeah, it is very easy, and normally we do it like this. The bread, ta 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 ta, the spelling, and you close it with another bread. So the word, the spelling, and the word again. Yeah, so you must be very aware of that technique, and that technique will also help you to memorize and to know which are the correct letters for each word. Okay, Mr. Eric.
Okay, so capital letters, right?
Of course, they are
Let's review.
important. They are very important. And guys, remember, it is all the time. What? Ta 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 ta, and then wow. Yeah.
So
What is
David.
important? Oh, sorry, Mr. Eric. What is important that whenever you have a capital letter, you have to make the correct gesture for capital letter. For example, my name, David, capital D-A-V-I-D. David. Mr. Eric.
Perfect. Okay, so that was the capital letter. So Eric, capital E-R-I-K, Eric. All right, that was the capital letter, two hands like this. What about hyphen? We can't hear you, David. Or at least I can't hear you.
Give me an example, sir, without hyphen.
Okay, now.
I can do it.
All right, so let's say a t-shirt, for example. And remember, this is a little difficult because there is also a capital letter in t-shirt.
Okay, like this one.
Right.
It's t-shirt, capital T hyphen S-H-I-R-T, t-shirt. You see?
So this is the hyphen, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So t-shirt, capital T hyphen S-H-I-R-T, t-shirt. Okay, and there's one more, right? Space.
Yes. Yes.
Space.
Yes. Spaces are very important.
Okay, so let's say, for example, United States.
Okay, so here we have capitals and we have space. So it is United States, capital U-N-I-T-E-D, space, capital S-T-A-T-E-S, United States.
Very good. Can I try? United States, capital U-N-I-T-E-D, space, capital S-T-A-T-E-S, United States. Was it correct?
I guess so, Mr. Eric.
Okay, this is difficult. Anyway, normal spelling, you just do like this. For example, let's say, what can we say, David? Let's say sandwich. Okay, so sandwich, S-A-N-D-W-I-C-H, sandwich. But when we mention a capital letter, we need to use two hands, like Eric, capital E-R-I-K. Eric. And the hyphen was like this, right? So we said t-shirt, capital T hyphen S-H-I-R-T, t-shirt. And finally, the space, right? Space. So for example, United States, capital U-N-I-T-E-D, space, capital S-T-A-T-E-S, United States. Okay, so let's practice. But before we do that, Isabella, have you got a question?
Isabella?
Yes, I do. Is it every word you spell, do you have to do that sandwich technique? Oh, it's your choice.
I can answer that. It's not compulsory. It's not obligatory. It's not compulsory. No. but we use it. Okay, we use it in the spelling bee club, but in the competition and the contest, you are free to use it if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, so today we're gonna practice this sandwich techniques because it's part of this spelling bee club. Okay. Any other question? I can take one more question regarding the sandwich techniques. Anyone? Just one question because we have so little time. Anyone? Please raise your hand if there is any other question regarding the sandwich techniques.
The guys already know everything, Mr. Eric.
They already know everything. I can see that.
Wait,
okay, so
I have a question.
Who's that?
okay,
When
the
you
final
do,
hour. Isadora, go ahead.
when you do the capital letter, you have to do like United States. You say like capital U, or you say capital letter U, and
No,
you.
capital U.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can say capital letter U if you want to, but it's not necessary. It's enough to say capital U because that indicates that it's a capital letter. That's enough. But you can say capital letter U as well if you want to. No problem. Thank you, Isadora. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna take one more question here from our friend Amaro. Amaro, have you got a question? Amaro, have you got a question? Okay, so time for our first activity, okay? And this is called Country Talk. And we're gonna talk about our countries. So David, has Marlene joined us? Do you know if, or maybe I can ask her directly. Are you here, Marlene?
I cannot see her.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
What do you want me to do? To send them to breakout rooms?
Since you have a PhD in Zoom, if you could please help us with the breakout rooms.
Sure. How many groups?
Well, we are right now we are 57. So maybe, what do you think? 5 groups, maybe?
5 groups, okay. And the teachers are, so I can assign one teacher for each room?
It is.
Okay, so yes, exactly. So if, let's see, me, David, you,
Abigail.
Leslie, or Abigail, or you, Leslie, and Luciana, I think that's 5. Would that be acceptable to you, teachers?
Eric, I'm having some issues with my internet connection, so I'm just using my mobile phone as a hotspot. So let's hope it is okay, right?
Okay, so if considering Leslie's situation, maybe me, David, Marlene, Abigail, and David.
Alvaro is there too. Alvaro is there.
Yeah, but Alvaro is leaving early. So
okay.
Okay, but anyway, the first activity is called Country Talk. Okay, so here we will just talk about our countries. Okay, freely. So things we can talk about is, where is your country? Where? Talk about the climate and seasons of the year. I know that David has been talking with some students from Rio about how cold it is in Rio right now. What is the capital of your city? Is it Rio de Janeiro, the capital of Brazil? Well, let's find out. Other big cities, famous places in Brazil. Maybe you can recommend some other places that are maybe not that famous, maybe personal favorites that you like in your country, and typical food, okay? Or anything else you would like to talk about. So this is the first activity, talk about your country. And the second one is, because we're gonna continue in the same breakout room, this activity, we're gonna do some spelling, okay? So we have 3 links. Teachers, you can choose any of these, okay? It doesn't matter. You can choose any of these 3 wheels. You project the wheel and students get to spell the words, okay? So right now, let's do, we have, let's take 15 minutes for each. That will be 30 minutes in the breakout rooms, or maybe a little less, 25 minutes. I think that will be fine, 25 minutes for these 2 activities. David.
Eric, can you send us in our chat, in our WhatsApp, the link for the spelling wheel? Or
they are in the document. You just click here on the document, the link, and it will take you there.
Where?
You see, it says link 1, link 2, link 3. Spelling wheel 1, 2, and 3.
But where can you send it to me, please, in WhatsApp?
At the Canva presentation, there's the link of the Canva presentation.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You see them? Link wheel 1, link wheel 2, link wheel 3.
Okay, but send me the Canva presentation.
All right. I will send you the link. Okay, no problem.
Can you send it to me, please, David? Thank you.
Okay.
I just got something to ask. The last time I got a little bit of problem when sharing my screen because I didn't have permission. So maybe we can make sure that all the ones that have, and so it will be a little bit difficult if we don't have permission.
Permission to all the teachers, please.
Permission to Leslie, make co-host. Permission to, where are you, Abigail? There you are. Make co-host. There you are. And also to, where are you? Luciana, where are you? Cannot see you. There are so many people here.
Excuse me, can I say something?
Sure.
I think some students are getting distracted by the chat. They're writing a lot of things. Can you stop, please, and pay attention to what you have to do?
Okay, I will stop the chat.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mr. Eric.
I've sent the links in our group on WhatsApp.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, so Marlene, are we ready? 25 minutes?
Okay, 25 minutes as of right now.
Okay, thank you.
To you all, guys. See you in the chat rooms. I would like to be with some guys who is a birthday party. Okay, and for me, is there a chat room for me? Okay.
David,
Yes.
you don't appear to me here, you know.
¿Cómo?
You don't appear.
How are you doing? Hello, Violeta. Oh, Violeta. Hello. How are you? How many students did you meet, Violeta? 1, 2 from Brazil? From where are they from, Violeta? From Rio, from Antofagasta, from Guatemala? Hello, Andrea, Sofia. Hello, Isaías, Eduardo, Rafaela, Noah. Hello, Mr. Noah. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yes, I know. Hello, Elena. Elena, Antonia. Hello, Miss Abigail in Guatemala, rainy Guatemala City. Felipe, Manuela, Isabela, Rafael, Vicente, Vicente Liberona, Julia Bernardes. Oh, so many people. It is amazing. We are 59, a record. Oh, I will take a picture, guys. Say hello for the picture. Oh, Mr. Eric interrupted the picture.
Sorry, I always interrupt.
No problem.
I'm gonna, let's see here. Still learning how to use Zoom. Let's see, I'm gonna stop. There it is. Okay, go ahead. Let's take the picture. David?
Okay, guys, say hello for the picture. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Hello.
Guys,
Hello.
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 Okay, that was fun. My students spell really well. They spell really well. I'm really impressed. I hope everyone had the opportunity to spell at least one word. And I hope you learned some things about Guatemala, Chile, and Brazil, because I did, at least. I learned that Sao Paulo is the capital of Brazil.
Whoa,
Correct?
is it, guys?
It's Brasilia.
No.
Brasilia.
Brasilia.
It's Brasilia.
Brasilia.
It's not São Paulo,
No,
it's
it's in
Brasília.
event. No, no.
And
Brasilia.
Yeah, it's
I also,
Brasilia.
São Paulo is the
I
famous city,
also,
but Brasilia is the capital.
Okay,
I also learned that Guatemala is in Europe.
Brasilia, teacher. What?
It's not in Europe.
It's in South America.
Okay, thank you. It was really fun. Brasilia, the capital of Brazil, and Guatemala is in Central America, not in Europe. Okay, now I understand. Thank you. Good. Okay, so let's task, which is called Spelling Bee Pet. We're going to create a Spelling Bee Pet. So the team from Guatemala have elaborated this task for us. So I'm going to give the microphone to our colleague Abigail from Guatemala. Would you like to tell us give us the instructions? How do we create this Spelling Bee Pet? Abigail, go ahead.
Sure, Eric. Thank you very much for the time. I will be very brief. So basically, the instruction, the first one is that each of the teachers must work this in class with their students whenever they got the time. And you guys can create your pet for each grade, you know, and then in the grades, you can vote for the pet you want. We're gonna choose one design for each of the grades. So one from 4th grade, one from 5th grade, one from 6th grade. What materials can you use to create your pet? You can use paper, pencil, or you can use your art digitally, okay, to use any app you want. The most important thing is that you vote among yourselves, and then we are all going to choose a design for each of the countries that we have. So let's see which is going to represent the Spelling Bee tournament. Now,
Abigail.
Yeah.
Question. So each school, I believe, will create one pet, right?
Yeah.
Is it one per level or just one per school? I mean, one for 4th grade, one for 5th grade, or one for 6th grade?
I'll suggest one for each of the grades in each of the school, and then we can all vote virtually. You know,
okay.
We can choose all the designs.
So thank you, Abigail. And before we will answer your questions, this is going to be really fun. And the pet is a bee. Is that correct, Abigail? We're supposed to design a bee here. And the character should represent the communication that we have, our relationship, and all the things that we have learned. Okay? So one bee per level. So that means that in Guatemala, you are 4th and 5th graders, right? So there will be 2 bees. In Antofagasta, I think, I don't remember if it's 4th, 5th, and 6th. In Santiago, we are 3 levels. That would be 3 pets. And in Brazil, I think they are also 3 levels, right? So each level will design one pet then, one Spelling Bee pet, one bee. And you need to organize with your teacher to do this, okay? So Abigail, please continue.
Sure, thank you very much. Well, as you were saying, the design will be a bee, okay? And you guys can think about how this bee can actually represent all the things that we have shared among our countries. For this, we are going to have a couple of weeks, I believe, before the final contest, so we can all generate. I'm going to be checking on all your pets, so we can all vote virtually on a poll, if that is okay for you, Eric.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. And now, because of the time, we're going to answer some of the questions. I can see here, Isabella, do you have any questions?
Abigail?
Oh, yeah.
Can I just say one thing before answering the questions? I see that all of the hands that are raised are from Colégio Santo Inácio in Rio. And maybe it's because they are from different classes. So we have students from 8 in 4th grade, they are from 8 different classes. In 5th grade, from 8 different classes, and in 6th grade, from 7 different classes. So what we are going to do is the following. Those that want to participate and they want to create their bee, they are going to send it to me. They're going to create it and send it to me. And then each grade will vote on the bees for 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. And then we can have, together, we will have one for each grade, and then we decide here, okay?
Oh, thank you very much, Luciana. That was a pretty much organization. Thank you.
I hope that this has solved some of the questions of the hands that are raised.
All right, I pretty hope so. Really hope so.
Thank you.
Okay, so is that it? We can continue, I guess.
So let's see. Luciana has answered, has told us how things are going to be organized at your school in Rio de Janeiro, but maybe there are still some questions. Isabella Patricio, have you got a question?
Actually, my question is that if we have to tell for our English teacher if we're going to do all the grades. I mean, each grade will kind of make a group to do it all together. Yeah.
So as Luciana said, if you want to participate in this, you can create the bee and send it to Luciana. Is that correct, Luciana?
That is correct, Eric. And it's not mandatory. You don't have to do it. You just do it if you want, and then you're going to do it individually and send it to me. And then I am going to organize the vote in each grade. Okay, Isabella?
Wait. Yes, thank you. How do I send you the
you can send it to my email, or you can give it to Deborah.
Okay.
Good. Is there any question from Antofagasta, Santiago, or Guatemala regarding this spelling bee pet? Let's see here. Help me. I don't think so.
I think we only have Elena. I don't know if you got any questions.
But Elena, she's also from Brazil. I just want to know if there are any doubts in Antofagasta and Santiago or Guatemala. So let's follow the instructions given by Abigail. Let's create a bee, one pet per level at each school, and each school and their teachers, that would be Leslie, Abigail, and Marlene, Luciana, will organize this, okay? They will contact you and organize this, okay? What do you think about that, Abigail? Each school and their teachers?
It sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Okay.
And you can all contact me, teachers, if you have any further questions regarding this activity. Yeah.
Good. So this is a challenge. It's not easy, but it's really, I think it looks really fun. Looks like a fun activity. So we will end up with many, many bees. Okay, Joao, have you got a question?
Yes. You need to do the spelling bee pet?
No, it's voluntary.
Okay.
Voluntary.
Thanks.
Okay. So you can create it at home. You take a picture and you send it to Luciana or your English teacher. Joana Gomez, have you got a question?
Teacher, I have to go to my dance class now.
Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Helena.
The thing is that the last time I tried to go into like Padlet and the spelling bee website, the letters were too big and I couldn't lower them.
The letters.
Elena, I can help you. I can help you with that. Tomorrow you can come and talk to me and I can help you with that.
Thank you, Luciana. And you can also send me an email directly. Send me an email and try to be specific, okay? You write me, what's your difficulty? Explain in an email. You send me an email. What is your difficulty? And I will try to help you. Laura.
Okay, thank you.
Laura?
The pet needs to represent all the countries?
More or less, it should represent our relationship. So, I mean, you can draw a picture of America, North and South America, or you can include all the flags. That's up to you. Okay. Maria Luisa.
Yes. Where I can access to do this dictation too?
You can or you can't? Sorry?
Where I can access to do this dictation?
I will do the same thing as I did for dictation 1. I will upload the dictation 2 to Google Classroom and I will send it by email.
Okay.
And if you have any difficulties, because there have been some difficulties joining, just please send me an email, everyone, and explain specifically what the difficulty is, and I will try to help you, okay? Catarina
and
Santos.
You will receive the link in your email, okay, Maria Luisa?
Okay, thank you.
Catarina Santos.
Hi, how I can send my trophy for Luciana?
How you can send your B? Is that your question?
Yes.
Yes, send it to her by email or to your English teacher. You give it to your English teacher and tell her or him to give it to Luciana.
Okay.
Is that okay, Luciana?
Yes, not to the English teacher, but to Deborah, who's their grade coordinator. No problem.
Sorry, to Deborah, sorry, to Deborah or to Luciana. Boys and girls, I'm gonna stay here for a few more minutes, so please, David, don't turn off. Don't close this room, please, David, yet, but it's time to finish. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna answer your questions, okay, Gabriel, Manuela, Julia, Manuela, I'm gonna stay here a few more minutes to answer your questions. But it's getting late and we need to say bye-bye. Is there anyone else who would like to say something before we say goodnight? Anyone? David, Leslie, or Luciana, or anyone else, or any student?
I would like to thank everyone, all the boys and girls from everywhere, and to all the teachers. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. This is not easy. You have really been performing really well today. Anyone else? Any other teacher who would like to say something?
Just congratulations to all the students. They were great.
Yes, they were. Yes, and thank you for your flexibility to all the students and all the teachers.
Yeah, and thank you for the invitation as well. Thank you for having us.
Eric, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to go.
Of course. Bye-bye. Okay, so I think that's it. I think it's time to say goodbye. Remember, I'm going to stay here a few more minutes. I'm going to answer your questions. So David, tomorrow, please don't close this room and leave it open for a few more minutes. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye to everyone who would like to discuss.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Gabriel Queiroz. Have you got a question?